I'm hella excited for this. Let's go do this. Man, I don't know who's gonna show up at this stream, but like, I don't even care. This is gonna be a lot of fun. What the fuck? Oh, okay, we're good. Can I listen to my game, please? Por favor. We're gonna actually have these technical issues here. Okay, my sensor bar is like way over there. This isn't gonna work. It's not gonna work. Alright, so we have to find another file. How the hell am I gonna do this? Can I delete this one? Like, come on, really? Help me here. Controller, help me out. You're not doing a good job right now. What the fuck? What's going on, Spam the Chat? Playing some Mario Galaxy. Love this game, man. I remember you from past streams. I am just chilling out right now, man. How are you? It's good to see everybody again. If this thing would fucking work, that'd be great, but for now, I don't know what's going on. Do I need to disconnect this and reconnect this or something? Like, is that what's gonna happen? Oh, there we go. We're good. We are good. Let me blow this motherfucker up. Yeah, I remember you, James Moose. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. I got you. If you want to watch, you can, man. But for now, I'm just kind of hanging out. Let's see, what's going on here? Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Let's go Mario. I don't even care. Why not? I'm just gonna hang out today. If anybody has any questions about where the hell I've been and what I'm doing, what my plans are, I can answer those. But other than that, I'm just kind of chilling out right now. Fuck, if I can't listen to this music, I'm not gonna be happy. Alright. I think I've got everything set up here. Except for my music. I don't know what's going on with that right now. I think the issue is that I would need an auxiliary port because there's no music. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Has that not been on the entire time? Dude, you saved me. Saved me so bad. Okay, bud. To follow this motherfucker. I might speedrun this game eventually, but for now, I'm just chilling. Okay, I think I remember where all these guys are, but I'm not entirely sure. Gonna join at what FG series? I'm probably done with Madden, bro. If I'm honest, I have Madden 18. I played it like once, so. Darn it. Come back here, you bitch. There we go. Somebody tell me about FG series. Because FG is like my best friend, like I've said. But I also don't really know what he's doing. Online franchise where you can be an owner, coach, or player. Interesting. Probably not, if I'm honest. I have too much stuff going on. Like I said, I don't have an hour in a day, so. That hour in a day needs to be spent innovating myself and working on side projects and whatnot. So I don't think I'll be able to participate in that, if I'm honest. I'm not really as interested in Madden anymore as I used to, and I've kind of moved on to other stuff. There we go. Not that streaming a bunch of, like, crap. Hey, I came from FG's channel. Hey, man, good to see you. Fuck, where are you? Fuck you. Avoid, please. Yeah, FG and I are really good friends. Still, I was pretty much FG's main inspiration for starting YouTube, but I've kind of moved on from that path, and he's been doing his thing, and it's awesome. I once was a Madden streamer in my day, and now I reside in a cave and do nothing. By nothing, I've already explained the many things that I've been busy with, but it's not, fuck. There we go. It's not that I don't want to make Madden videos and continue my Syracuse dynasty and continue a Madden franchise and everything. It's just that I just don't have the time to do it. Like, if I had the time of day and I had enough time and I didn't have priorities and everything. Am I in college? No, I'm in high school. Very busy high school student. I'm taking college classes, but if I had the time of day, I'd be doing more. But if I'm honest, guys, like, I don't. If you guys have any more questions for me about what I'm planning, you can talk to me, but let me just tell you that things aren't going to be the same way they used to. This is going to be primarily a streaming channel, and a lot of focus is going to be going forward into myself and my personal adventure and whatever. So I think that there's going to be some sports gaming content, so definitely stay subscribed and keep updated for that. Like, I'm going to be playing Madden sometimes. I still love NCAA. That's probably the most structured game ever. I love playing it. I think that the new NCAA football game that's supposedly coming out from a new developer is going to be awesome. And if I can get on board with that, I would totally play it. Especially with FG. Once FG gets that game too, we'll play it. I'm not really sure when it's supposed to release. I might be graduated by the time it actually comes out, but if I'm not graduated and busy and whatever, I'll definitely do a bunch of stuff with NCAA. Whatever game it is, honestly. I haven't heard anything about it, but if a new NCAA football game does come out, That will be a focus for me. I don't think I was supposed to do that shit. There we go. There he is. Yeah, but I'm thinking of streaming a variety of stuff like this. This was probably my favorite game when I was like, it came out in 2007, so I was like 6 years old at the time. Am I still on Discord? Yeah, dude, you can hit me up and contact me any time you need anything from Discord or whatnot. So, I'll be there. You can hit me up. Direct message me any questions, comments, concerns, ideas, whatever. I've got my Discord. I don't really know how many people are still on that. Probably just the people that initially signed up for that, but I haven't used it. I probably won't use it anymore if I'm honest, but if I ever want to have like a voice chat with multiple people, you guys can hit me up. It's all good. I wish I had music for this game. The soundtrack is so good. It's just that I'm using an HDMI converter for this, and I don't have the auxiliary cord for it because I'm using a giant TV that literally has no speaker jack fuck. You know you get shocked hard when you can see your fucking exoskeleton. Oh shit, I didn't get everything. Yeah, I'm practicing for a speed run against a friend, so that's why it says speed run in the title. I'm not literally speed running this, and if I was, I'd probably restart at this point because it wouldn't be worth it, and there would be literally no chance of getting the world record or something. Do I still watch the Seahawks? Of course I do. I'm a huge football fan, huge NFL fan. The Seahawks are doing some pretty good stuff right now. I think that Russell Wilson has really taken command of that offense. He's done a lot of really good things this season, and he's been healthy, just as healthy as ever, and I think if the defense continues to play really well and Jimmy Graham continues to get targeting, and if he doesn't get traded, you like the Patriots? Yeah, that's cool, man. They're a good team. Obviously, they've had a lot of success. I think that they can go back to the Super Bowl. Both teams, the Seahawks and the Patriots, can go back. The Patriots has been interesting. Yeah, their defense has been god-awful. I don't know what's going on. Bill Belichick needs to retire, but that's just me talking. I think the Seahawks have a really solid defensive line. Cliff Avrill's injury kind of hurt, but you lose people like that all the time. If that's the only major injury all season, like, we're fine. If Earl Thomas gets hurt again, the season's over, pretty much. Earl Thomas has been easily the comeback player of the year this year. No question. I don't see anybody else overtaking him for that role. Let me just zoom through this text here. I'm pretty sure there's no configuration settings for making text go faster in this game. I know there isn't like Pokemon and stuff, but whatever. I can't put everything on the standard Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII's the greatest game I've ever played by a long shot, and nothing's been close. That's my opinion. Shit, I shouldn't be saving. What kind of games do I plan on playing in the future? Oh, dude, NCAA football. I'm going to stream some old stuff. Like, this is older. I have a huge retro game collection. I'm a huge retro nerd. I'll probably stream Final Fantasy VI coming up pretty soon here. Maybe Final Fantasy VII, because I just finished Final Fantasy VII, and it's really fun. So, Fuck. My nunchuck coming undone again. Let me switch controllers. Does this one still work? Yeah, it does. We're good. Let me go ahead and turn off this controller. Any stream series? Yeah, dude, of course. I'm sure I'll do a Madden 18 stream series for franchise at some point. I'll probably do some more NCAA stuff. I'll finish the West Virginia stream. When I have time to do all this, of course. I was thinking maybe I could get a 3DS capture card if I had money for that. Goddamn, technical difficulties today. Killing me. If I had money for that, I'd do that. I just don't know if I'm going to have money for that. I barely have enough money for anything as it is right now. I work, but it's not like a lot of money or anything. Do I play fantasy football? No, but my mom does, and she begs me for help every single fucking week, and it's really annoying. She's like, oh my god, this player just went on the waiver wire. Goddamn, nunchuck. Let me take care of that real fast. Hopefully we don't have any more problems. Do you guys play fantasy football? My mom has first waiver priority right now. It's really funny. I've been thinking about just giving her bad advice and watching her team suck ass. I played fantasy football one season. I just didn't draft. I drafted really unluckily last year. Like, it was the year that I drafted Todd Gurley, and that was the year that Todd Gurley was supposed to be like an MVP type candidate, and he wasn't, and it was terrible. Like, he was supposed to be the MVP of the league. He was supposed to be Offensive Player of the Year, all that stuff. So much hype around him in the Rams last year, and now they're living up to it this year, but last year was the year that it was like Todd Gurley was supposed to have a crazy good sophomore season, and he, of course, like everybody else to ever basically play the game, suffered the sophomore slump. I'm not saying everybody suffered a sophomore slump, but Gurley definitely did. And he was my first round pick, and that basically summed up that year of fantasy football for me. Like, I drafted horribly that year. Fuck. Thank you. Maneuvers. Thank you. These controls, I'm still getting used to them again. Damn. It's like when you switch consoles on Madden or something. Wow! Are you kidding me right now? That was a terrible start. I really need to work on that if I'm going to speedrun in the future. Go. Motherfucking go. Thank you. Oh, wait. I need to go this way. Shit. Shit. There we go. I am suffering. If I get hit one more time, I am screwed. May as well call this run over if I'm dead. Got lucky and picked up Kareem Hunt. Wow. Yeah, Kareem Hunt has been absolutely phenomenal. I have not seen any rookie play better than he has. I've watched a lot of good rookies. Dak Prescott last year. Russell Wilson. Robert Griffin III. I think there was a time when Russell Wilson was scoring like 40 to 50 points a game. He put up like... Oh my god, are you kidding me? Wow. Okay. I am multitasking. It's not helping. At least we get to kill this thing again. Okay, we're not even fucking speedrunning at this point. We're just chilling. I'm just chilling, talking to my dudes. Trying to get used to the game I haven't played in 3 years. At least 3 years. If that. No, he has to run with his for his life with his line being so bad. Yeah, Russell Wilson's line is garbage. Honestly, right now they should trade Jimmy Graham for some kind of draft pick, honestly. The problem I have with that, though, is that really, this was the Seahawks were starting to utilize Jimmy Graham, and now they're talking about trading him for a left tackle. And it's like, man, you have, like, used this player so terribly over the past 2 seasons, and now you're literally using him as, like, trade bait almost. It's not even fair. Like, wow, offensive geniusness right there. Like, the Seahawks' offensive coordinator, Darrell Bevell, is a fucking legend. He is so good at his job. I'm telling you. That's sarcasm. He's garbage, dude. There was a time when the Seahawks spent more money on their offensive line than any other unit. Or they had the highest paid offensive line in the league, and they won the Super Bowl that year. We haven't won a Super Bowl since. So, you can kind of correlate and realize that maybe the Seahawks should spend money or draft currency on their offensive line, but hey, that's just me. That's my opinion. I don't really pay attention to football anymore, but I watch it, yeah. Do I watch a lot of college football? I watch Washington sometimes because I live there, but other than that, that's about it. I watch highlights from time to time. I like to see what's going on. I really like the speed of college football. I think there's a lot less, obviously, going on from... I watch Wake Forest. Sick, dude. Are they any good this year? I haven't checked. Wyoming. Are they good this year? Who's their quarterback? And isn't it like that Allen dude? Or am I thinking of a different place? I thought it was Josh Allen. Or whatever his name is. Sorry, I don't really pay attention to college football. Probably sound like an idiot, but... Josh Allen, that's right. Yep. Let me kill you for your star bits, motherfucker. I'm not shooting star bits at people. Good start in a 3-loss streak. But then they won against Louisville. They beat Louisville? They beat the GOAT Lamar Jackson? That's crazy. Five and 3? Solid. And they're in a pretty large conference, too. Like, gotta give props to Wake Forest for actually being able to compete in that conference. Okay, my sensor bar is fucking me up right now. Let me move this real fast, guys. JT Barrett destroyed Penn State. Yeah, he did. He single-handedly won that game for them. Let's be honest. They were not going to win that game if JT Barrett hadn't come in clutch so good. The only problem is that he's like, what, 24 years old? He's been in that school for like 5 years. That's what's destroying his draft stock right now, is that despite being like a solid leader and being able to lead one of the most prestigious teams in the country, that's all he's done. Like, you have to realize that JT Barrett is not a top prospect for that reason, is that he's old. If he was 21 and producing, he would be like the biggest thing ever. But I mean, and he's an Ohio State quarterback, and those guys don't typically pan out very well in the NFL just because of the system. They're kind of system quarterbacks, and they really don't fit the system of the NFL. They fit Urban Meyer's system just fine, believe me. But in terms of actual, like, NFL potential, there's not a lot there. And it really just brings up the debate of what makes a good NFL quarterback is, like, it changes all the time. And it's like, oh, well, this person's been overrated in college. And it's like, well, how do you know that that's not going to translate over the NFL? Like, look what Deshaun Watson's done so far. Everybody was looking at Deshaun Watson like he was going to be some flawed quarterback, and he turned out to be... He's probably been the best rookie so far in the NFL, besides, obviously, my dude, Kareem Hunt. But I don't think that... Hey, what's up, dude? How's it going? It's been a while. Anyways, I don't think that these analysts are really on target for a lot of these quarterbacks. Like, Mitchell Trubisky's got so much hype last year. So much hype. Just because he was a one-year starter that had a adequate appearing arm, and everybody nutted over him. Like, I'm not even kidding. He can make all the throws. Like, what does that mean? Tried to mock a bunch of analysts, but it didn't really work. Like, define making all the throws, because I understand it, but why did Dak Prescott fall when he could make all the throws? You know what I'm saying? Like, there are ratings that prove that Dak Prescott was statistically one of the best quarterbacks in college last year. And for some reason, they didn't think that that translated to the NFL. I don't really understand it. If any of you understand that, like, hit me up, because... Like, I understand Russell Wilson not being tall enough. Like, I get that. But these other guys, like, Dak Prescott, who's fallen, and I guess that's it. There's not a lot of late-round quarterbacks that have turned out to be pretty good. Because most of the time, the analysts or analysis, whatever, however you want to say it, I can take it both ways. But a lot of the time, they're right on it. You know what I'm saying? Shit, am I off air? No, I'm good. Oh shit, that was almost really cool. There we go. Probably because he played for Mississippi. Well, that's another thing. Is like, look at Carson Wentz. Everybody, why did Carson Wentz get so much hype for playing literally for a he didn't even play in D1. Like, why did Carson Wentz get so much hype for playing for North Dakota State? Like, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Obviously, North Dakota State is probably the Alabama of Division II football, but, or FBS, FCS, I don't remember which one it is, but Division II, basically. Why is Carson Wentz getting so much hype for that? Like, I don't really understand. I just skipped, like, 30 seconds. You're welcome. And Carson Wentz has been on, like, an MVP-type season this year. He has been on an absolute roll. I mean, his team's only lost one game against Kansas City, who's been the best team in the league this year. Isn't Dak Prescott kind of small? I don't think so. Last I checked, he's like 6'2", I think. Maybe it's just because he didn't win a lot of games in college. I mean, then again, like, look at guys like Josh Allen, who received a bunch of hype. They weren't really winning a bunch of games either. I just really don't understand it. Like, people gushed over Andrew Luck in 2012 because he was, you know, 6'4", had a strong arm, could make all the throws, went to Stanford, intelligent, good Wonderlic score. Craig Bohl found Carson Wentz and went to Wyoming and found Josh Allen. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, Carson Wentz is... The reason Carson Wentz was so highly touted was because he's like 6'6", strong arm, mobile. He's like Russell Wilson with extra height, if you know what I mean. It's like, it's not even fair. I don't remember how to do this one. Fuck. I forgot it. I forgot how to do this glitch. I'm gonna figure it out. Hold on. Let me retry that one more time. I need to jump off of this at an angle. That's what I need to do. No, Carson Wentz's deal. Yeah, he's 6'6". He's mobile, strong arm, good pocket presence. Really, his mechanics were the only thing, and his level of competition were the only issue. Other than that, he's crazy. And I think that's something that scouts were willing to take an obvious risk on, just because it's freaking Carson Wentz. And he won, like, he knows how to win games. He won, like, 3 national championships or something at North Dakota State. So, obviously, he knows how to win football games. There's no question about that. There never has been a question about that. Melvin Gordon just ran for an 87-yarder. Good for Melvin Gordon, I guess. What I didn't understand was Monte Ball, although he didn't pan out in the NFL, like, I don't know how he scored so many touchdowns. Oh, I need to get the fucking B thing, don't I? Shit. I don't understand how Melvin Gordon when at, like, number 15 overall, yet he, like... Yeah, Melvin Gordon was on my fantasy team last year, too. I had Todd Gurley and Melvin Gordon, because nobody thought that Melvin Gordon was going to be good, except for me, literally. I was the only one who was on the Melvin Gordon hype train. They just judged him by his rookie season, which obviously sucked ass, but I gave him some props. Oh, what did I come back here for? That was a waste of time. I literally just went in a fat circle. That didn't make any sense. Yeah, Flemmer Raps, like, Monte Ball was the biggest collegiate scorer of all time. And he decided to be an alcoholic, which, like, that makes sense. But, because, like, he had an alcohol problem. It wasn't just drinking every once in a while with his buddies. He was spending, like, literally weeks at the bar. It's like... But those questions didn't come up in his draft stock. Like, Monte Ball was Monte Ball. Everybody thought that Monte Ball was going to be the next best thing. I guess the stock of running backs kind of increased, and I guess that was kind of a deep running back class, but they were looking more at his physical skills than, like, this is a weird fucking section of the game, I'm not going to lie. But they knew that he was going to be good, or they thought he was going to be good, but it was not like the same draft that Bishop Sankey went in the second round, so at the same time, I don't even know. I am rambling. Thank you for sticking around, guys. It's much appreciated. Another star. We got it. Yo, what's up, Centrix? How's it going, man? I haven't seen you around here before. Maybe I have. Have you changed your username or something? Or are you just flat out new? Galaxy is one of my favorite games, man. I love this game so much. Okay, so now we have the toads on our ship. That's pretty sick. So it says speedrun in the title, but I'm kind of just playing as at will because I haven't had a lot of free time lately. So it's not really a speedrun. If you don't, my sensor bar's been messing up really bad. But like, if you see me doing things that like other speedrunners don't do, it's just because I'm not like super seriously speedrunning it. I'm just kind of going for the fastest time possible. But thanks for being here, man. Make sure you drop a sub. I remember this stage when I was like 6 years old. I was so scared of those bug things. Because this game came out when I was like 6. So I'm 16 now. So it's been a decade. Okay, how do I do this? Is this the one I have to go up that way? No. Oh, right. Okay, I remember now. Is it this one? No. Is it this one? Could sit Andrew Luck for the season? Has Jacoby Brissett really played that well? Like, obviously he played in New England, but has he played well enough to the point where you're actually considering that switch? Oh, it's up there. That's right. How the hell do I do this? I don't even remember. Nope, not over here. Do I need to go down? They wouldn't make me do that. It's blocked off for a reason. There we go. I just missed it the entire time. I'm an idiot. God damn it. Nunchuck, please stay on. I'd appreciate it. Uh-oh. Oh, so close. Ah, my nunchuck's moving me for me. Yeah, their season's already screwed. They should be going for draft capital at this point. They have a quarterback of the future, obviously, in Andrew Luck, but, yeah, you're right. They're just blowing it by making Andrew Luck play through it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they lose him, like, career-ending injuries come up all the time. Like, if they lose Andrew Luck, they won't know what to do anymore. Oh! Oh, Godmother! Hello! It's so good to see you! What the fuck? Oh, damn it. I'm failing. Where's FG? Get him in here. I need him. These controls, they won't let me triple jump like I used to be able to. I'm still trying to get used to this, guys. Please be patient with me. Do what the Suns do and play bad on purpose? I mean, whatever works, honestly. At this point, they're pretty ass, and they've been last in the power rankings. Like, that matters or anything, but, like, they've been last in the power rankings pretty constantly. So, yeah, I would just fuck it over for draft capital, honestly. Like, I think the Browns have given up at this point. You are both working. Nice. Is that a good thing? I'm not really sure. Andrew Luck is like the most hyped quarterback I've ever seen. Yeah, his decision-making has not been good through his career. Everybody just gushes about him because he was a former #1 overall pick and he's 6'4". That's pretty much it. Ah! Get on my level, motherfucker. There we go. This guy's gonna be pretty pissed off at me. Fuck you. It's over. Deshaun Kaiser is trash, but I thought he'd be good. I don't think he was ready to come out of college, if I'm honest. I don't think that he was ready for this level of competition. It's such a mental, like, toll on your body, and mental and physical. And really, everybody overhyped him just because of his body, his strong arm, everything that I happened to be on break and saw your notification, wanted to make sure you're alive, but FG is different. Amazon in a different town. Wow. Well, I'm glad you guys are both working again. I hope you guys are on the right track for everything. Do I think Josh Allen is going to the Browns? No, I do not think Josh Allen is going to be the #1 overall pick at all. If that's what you're asking, considering the Browns have the #1 overall pick. I think Sam Darnold is highly overhyped. Every single mistake that Sam Darnold makes isn't up on tape. The announcers don't include it. They just see the dude last year who came in as a redshirt freshman and beat Washington. That's all they see. They don't pay attention to his flaws, his mistakes, his errors, anything like that. I think Josh Allen is going to go to the Arizona Cardinals. That's my opinion. I think Arizona Cardinals have been looking for a quarterback for 3 years, and they have been trying to... They've been trying to find a quarterback that they can develop, and they haven't found it. They were trying to get Paxton Lynch. Last year they wanted Mahomes. It didn't happen. And I think Josh Allen is not as hyped as he was at the beginning of the season. He's probably the most physically gifted quarterback in the draft. Yes, true. And that's probably something that Bruce Arians and the Arizona Cardinals are going to want. That's my opinion. I don't want to do a fucking practice course, bro. Come on. This is a pretty fun level. I like this one. Except I don't have audio. You guys don't have audio. It's pretty upsetting, but you know, whatever. Whee! Like, don't get me wrong, Josh Allen's good. I just don't think... I don't think that his level of competition is going to be healthy for him in his stock. Like, Rosen... I think Josh Rosen is the best pure passing quarterback in the draft right now. He got hurt last night, but I think that I'd take Rosen over Sam Darnold in a heartbeat, honestly. Like, witch hunt me if you want, but that's my opinion. Well, the Broncos are no longer contenders. It's pretty evident at this point. Simeon has not been consistent. If the Broncos can't win one of the next 2 games, they should just tank. Yeah, no kidding. Yo, what's up, Austin? Welcome back, man. Getting into some hardcore NFL conversation here. Yeah, no, but I've seen Josh Rosen has been really underhyped compared to Sam Darnold, just because Sam Darnold, like so many USC quarterbacks, Carson Palmer, and then Mark Sanchez, they've just walked the red carpet at USC. They've gotten everything, and really it really just goes to show that they're just overrated. That when you go to USC, one of the most prestigious schools in the nation, you are going to be overhyped if you're a quarterback or any form of a leader. I do think USC has a really talented team. Obviously, they get a lot of good recruits every single year, but I do not think they are worth the hype level that they receive. Hold on one second. That should be better. I think Brian Hill should have stayed another year in Wyoming. Yeah, he was not ready. The fact that I don't even know his name shows that he wasn't ready, if I'm honest. Plays too much Xbox. Well, that's probably why I don't know his name. What position does he play? Well, that was easy. Okay, this thing's a pain in the ass, if I'm honest. Plays too much Madden. Second in the NCAA last year in rushing yards. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, I've never heard of him. Where'd he go? In the NFL. Where'd he go? Let me clarify. Shit, come on! Piece of shit. I just need your coin. Probably a senior. Oh, a junior. You know who I haven't heard anything from is John Ross. What's John Ross been doing in Cincinnati? Is he a bust? Went to the Falcons. Okay, makes sense. I don't know a lot about the Falcons. Their team's pretty good. That's all I know. Boss fight. Let's go, boys. Should be relatively simple. I'm not really worried about this one. Whoa. Thank you. Good lord. That was crazy. Yeah, like, why haven't I heard anything from John Ross? Like, so much for a top prospect, right? God damn it. Took cocaine for the combine? Okay, I just died because my fucking nunchuck forced me to go forward. Like, you guys have played a Wii, obviously, right? And you know where a nunchuck, when a nunchuck is, and that's what you need for this. But yeah, he was limping after the 40 because he tried so hard. Yep, it's forcing me to go forward, guys. Not even fucking lying. Fuck this game. Okay, we got out of there. Thank God. Now we have one life. What's up, dude? How's it going, Damon? God damn it. Okay, is it gonna be secure this time? Dude, it's been such a long time, man. How are you doing? I missed all you guys so much. I'm not back, like, back to making a bunch of weird Madden videos, but, like, I'm gonna be around streaming a little bit more often. I'm gonna go with a wider variety of games. I don't really have a lot more else to do, so band season's wrapping up. Obviously, there's still, like, class and whatever. This is taking longer than expected. My controller is not being heavy. Dude, more than once a week. I'm sure I'll stream more than once a week. Later, it'll be more than once a week. But for now, for the next couple weeks, it's going to be probably every Sunday. I'm not going to lie. Wow, that was convenient. I'll stream whenever. Waiting for that new NCAA game, though. Have you guys seen news on that? Like, I'm pretty excited. I am pretty stoked. Like, what's the deal with that? Because I know there's a new developer. It's not EA. I'm just really hoping it's a good game. And I've got, like, old emulators and stuff, so like I can really play any old game, and I can also play Xbox stuff that I have. I don't remember what that new rage-inducing game's called on Xbox One, but I think a friend bought that for me for some reason. I'm not really sure why. He just bought it for me and said that I should play it because it's rage-inducing. It's not like Crash Bandicoot or something, but it's like Cuphead or something. I don't know. I don't remember what it's called. Well, even if it doesn't have real NCAA teams, I just want the concept of recruiting, honestly. If there's a dynasty mode, I will take it. And as long as there's, like, some form of, like... If it was, like, a backbreaker type of thing, where it's not, like, real teams, but they're based off of real teams, I would totally take that. It is Cuphead, yeah. He said he bought it for me. But I think this dude's a liar, honestly. Like, he tells me all this shit, and then it turns out to be, like, not true. So, I don't know, man. It would be too easy now to use the Eagles in a Madden 18 franchise. You're right, and that's why I'm changing up, because, ironically, I wanted to use the Rams, and I wanted to use the Eagles, and look at their fucking records on the season. Like, every team I want to do just turns themselves around immediately. So, we're going to go with a different team if we do a stream series for this. I might do post-commentary for it. I don't really know. I don't have a lot of time to edit, so it's like, if I wanted to do something, it would definitely be thought out well. And you guys get to contribute a lot to this. Just make sure we can get us to 1,000 subscribers, because I'm not going to say this is about the money, but I really want to get the super chat feature so I should use the Broncos. That would not be a bad idea. Their defense is too good, honestly. Honestly, they're one quarterback away from being a contender again. Like, just look at when they had Peyton Manning. If they had Peyton Manning, imagine if they had the offense the year they lost the Super Bowl and the defense they had when they won the Super Bowl. Like, that would be OP. Do the Packers since Aaron Rodgers is injured? Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was thinking having Aaron Rodgers retire from the league and doing a Packers franchise. I feel like they have enough talent around them, but I just feel like, and they develop really well, but in Madden, that doesn't really translate. So that's the argument I kind of came with there, would just be like, I'm going too far to make something happen that's still not entirely realistic. Like, people have done the Patriots without Belichick, and it's honestly the same thing. People do the Niners all the time. I was thinking Houston. Deshaun Watson's young. He's developing. They have a really good defense, but there's a lot of, like, older players on the team that I think I want to kind of get rid of immediately and just build around the young guys, J.J. Watt, Davian Clowney. Honestly, maybe even trading some of those guys just to get more assets, if I'm honest. I think Houston was one of my options too, and then Cincinnati was also. So, I don't know how doing the Bengals would go with you guys, but I think it's a great idea. The Cardinals would be cool. They have a lot of young players. Yeah. I think using the Honey Badger, Patrick Peterson, and a lot of other dudes would be a little bit too overpowered, if I'm honest. Although, it would be kind of an exploit because secondary players are really hard to find and develop, especially cornerbacks in Madden, so not really sure what I would do there. I think the Bengals would be good. Yeah, you're right. I think they have a lot of young pieces that haven't panned out. I think Vontaze Burfict is too injury prone, or not injury prone, but he gets suspended way too much. Let's put it there. He's a dirty player. He would be gone immediately. I would trade him for a draft pick, like a third rounder immediately. There would be no question about that. Absolutely no question. Perfect would be gone. And then probably just build around, like, some other guys. Yo, what's up, Pixel Gamer? How's it going, man? It's good to see you. It's been a while. Don't know if you've been here before, but if you haven't, make sure you subscribe. Be much appreciated. Alright, so we just unlocked the Found Dome, if anybody actually cares about the game, and not really the stream, but that means we have a new area to explore, which is awesome. New stuff all around. 400, fuck you. Good morning, sis. How's it going? They popped a long time ago.
I know.
Shit. Ah! I'm trying to do the triple jump. I don't want to go up on here normally. That seems like a bad idea. Nah, screw it. I give up. Who did the Seahawks play this week? Houston. Should be an interesting game. Deshaun Watson versus the Seahawks defense. I'm actually glad that I don't have sound for this because I'm avoiding copyright, because this music always pissed me off. I did not like this soundtrack in this Galaxy at all. No, I don't really want to decorate for Halloween, if I'm honest. I'm just going to binge watch horror movies with my friends anyways, so it's like, got me.
Are you actually recording?
I'm streaming.
This game came out like a long time ago.
Yeah, you're right. Bring it back. People stream a bunch of random shit anyways, so it's like, whatever. I've seen people stream, like, those fucking, like, hentai games. Like, fuck. Who are the Broncos playing this week? The Chiefs. Oh, good luck, bud. Good freaking luck. Oh, no, shit, fuck you, no, 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 no. Oh, god damn it. That wasn't very fun. Hi, kitty. My dude, what's going on? Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, fuck. Blow out the Broncos by 21 points. I cannot agree more. (21-7) the Chiefs. Yeah, no kidding. How about Alex Smith emerging out of nowhere? Seems like just yesterday Alex Smith was an average quarterback, and now people are approaching him like some god or something. I don't really understand it, if I'm honest. Oh, shit. That was not what I had in mind. Out of curiosity, who's still all here? Oh, wow. Almost died there again. So what, we got like 2 dudes? That's pretty solid. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm not playing like the most entertaining new game or anything. I just don't have any time or energy to think of other stuff to do, so. You know. But thank you guys all for coming out. Nonetheless, it's always fun to talk with you guys. That's why I miss streaming so much. Because, yeah, videos are fun. I do better with live comm anyways, or post comm, but like the Madden videos that I did where I just recap everything in like 5 minutes. But honestly, live streaming's where my heart is, just because I like hanging out with people. I like talking a lot. Is this like your only day off of the week? Literally, dude. Not even a day, dude. I have to get off at like noon to do like 8 pages of notes, so like fuck that. Hi, kitties. Oh, you guys are so cute. You're darling. Oh my gosh. They're licking each other. I'm just an overloaded 16-year-old with no time or energy, honestly. Like, if I had more time to do stuff, I would do so much. But you can only stretch your time so far, if you know what I'm saying. I always tell myself that I have to have some form of, like, social output, and this is it, honestly. Casually sitting in my basement and playing video games that are outdated, just, that's my thing right there, dude. I can't make that jump. I don't think so, at least. Let me test it. I actually could have, but oh well. Not a big deal. Whoops. Thought I could get that over that dude. Guess not. Have I been playing any on NCAA off stream? Not really, dude, if I'm honest. For as much as I love that game, the recruiting process really gets repetitive after a while. And that's all I do. I just play Dynasty. So it's like, do I really have any purpose in playing that game? Honestly, not really. And when there's such a lack of time for me, it's just like, I kind of sacrifice a bunch of stuff. Like, I'm not saying that I'd rather be sitting here playing Super Mario Galaxy than NCAA football, but just with the way things have been in terms of difficulty, that's kind of what it's come to. Where I'm just playing random games and a variety of stuff that keeps my spirits high. And, honestly, I played so much NCAA over the summer, I just kind of burned out. You guys all know how that is. You only play so much of something before it gets repetitive. Then again, I sit here and take AP US history notes every single week for 5 hours a day. Trying to get the max score on that AP test. That's all I'm going to say. If I get a 5, my grade's automatically an A no matter what I do. Even though I have an A in the class right now. But whatever. Only play NCAA when you get bored of Madden. Yeah, that's pretty casual. Madden, for me, when you play franchise, it's like there's only so much you can do before it gets boring. But with NCAA, you lose your players. It's always a new challenge. Eventually, your program becomes so good, but then you can just switch to another one and rebuild that one, and it's all good. And it's not like there's so many teams in college football that if you rebuild a team and go to another one, it's not like you're losing a bunch of. It's not like you've already built like a legacy for the future like you have in Madden. Like those guys go away after 2 years or 4 years. So does everybody in here play Madden? Because, like, I haven't seen... You can't just trade for a bunch of good players, too. Yeah, exactly. It's like, it's an actual challenge, and there's competition. Like, there's so many ways to exploit the free agent market in Madden, it's not even funny. Going with guys for 0 bids. Obviously, that changed into next year, but... it's really different because... I guess they patched the thing where you could just do whatever you wanted with, what am I trying to fucking say? Good lord. You remember when you could just, when guys had 0 bids on them, you could just give them nothing, and they would come to your place because there was nowhere else to go? Now they won't do that, and they'll stay in the free agency market, and you'll have to actually buy them in free agency. But another thing is that, like, the trade markets are constantly being improved, but there's always some form of exploit, you know what I'm saying? Like, me and FG have talked about this endlessly. Like, Madden, there's so many ways to exploit it, and it's honestly a really dull system. It's like Pokemon versus Final Fantasy, where Pokemon is like simple rock, paper, scissors, but it's like Final Fantasy is like rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock versus the fucking world. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's much more simple, and the level of simplicity that Madden brings, honestly, in franchise is totally blown out of the water by any form of NCAA football game because it's so complex. There's so much you can do. You could literally go through every single program, every single school, and still have something to do in a dynasty. Like, you can just change schools when you get sick and tired of it, and you can do that forever. Forever, I'm telling you. I can sit there and play NCAA football, Dynasty. I could probably play Dynasty for a solid, like, 3 days straight if I wanted to. Yep, I remembered that. They should make an NCAA basketball game. Yeah, that'd be awesome. That'd be absolutely fantastic. The only issue I would have with that would be the small recruiting classes, but that's just me. Other than that, go for it. I just want to see EA get some competition. I feel like EA has become a complete monopoly of the sports gaming world. That nobody else even makes an attempt because they don't have the budgeting or the recognition that EA has. And I honestly don't think that EA does a good enough job for their budgets. You know what I'm saying? Like, when was the last time, besides NCAA Football 14, when you actually thought that an EA Sports game was worth your money? I've played more than my money's worth of NCAA Football 14. In fact, besides Final Fantasy VII and some other stuff, NCAA Football 14, specifically, a sports game, is my favorite game of all time. People don't count sports games as games, but, like, I consider that to be such a fun game that I would just play it endlessly. So yeah, I'm definitely streaming NCAA football. No question about it. When the new one comes out, I am hyped for that. Even if it doesn't have real teams. Screw the real teams factor. All I want is the recruiting and the athletic director experience. That's all I want. In the old ones, you couldn't play any sort of franchise mode. Kitty, what do you need, bud? Dude. Chill. See, I don't know. I've never been into Madden for the gameplay aspects. I'm not even lying. I've never sat there and thrown 87-yard passes to receivers all the time. I've never played online, or I've played online. I'm just not a fan of it. The system, I don't like it. But I'm in Madden for the franchise experience and the depth of franchise. I'm really into games where you pick your destiny, like role-playing games, RPGs. I consider franchise to be an RPG, if I'm honest. It's all about strategy. It's obviously not turn-based or level-based or anything like that. Even if you want to consider overall players, like that type of thing, go on ahead. But I consider it a really weirdly approached RPG, and I really like it. Obviously, it's kind of restricted, considering you only have access to a few screens, but, like... Yeah, call plays as an offensive coordinator and watch the computer play it out. That's a cool feature, too, man. Not my type of thing, but that's awesome. Oh, come on. Really? So, like, everybody likes the sports games for a different reason. I like it because of the strategy-based feel and the general manager-based feel to it. But other people, like you said, like it for the gameplay and online play and MUT and all that stuff. There are so many different reasons. And honestly, if you look at it, the YouTube world is not dominated by the guys who like the franchise mode, but the guys who like Ultimate Team. Because those guys, everybody's into what's popular, right? That's kind of how it works. It kind of sucks, honestly. Oh shit, I'm going the wrong way. Come on. Do what I want you to do, please. Thank you. No, I gotta be careful. I died over here once. Wait, no, I didn't. I almost did, but I didn't. Because of my 6 stick skills, bro. Relocating should be better. What do you mean? By just more death or what? Like, what do you want it to be better about it? I like where you're going. Yeah, expansion draft would be awesome. That'd be great. Play as the expansion Buccaneers, except they're not the Buccaneers. Speaking of which, why Tampa Bay has a football team is absolutely beyond me. I don't understand it at all. In Madden 12, yes, that was so cool. It's like Team Builder in NCAA, right? I remember this one year, I created a team called the Chartland Freakazoids, and it was like the weirdest team I've ever seen. And they won like 2 games. It was great. Like, the idea of doing a franchise with a created team, honestly, nobody thought it was cool Like, here's the problem, is that popular YouTubers do this stuff, and everybody thinks, like, everybody wants that same exact format from everybody else. Like, I had the idea of doing a team builder franchise and a created team franchise, like, years before Mr. Hurricane even did anything with Kalispell at all. And all of a sudden, everybody's just doing these created team franchises. I did one. If you guys want to go check out that created team franchise or dynasty, it should be in a playlist on my channel. The Compton Aardvarks, that's right. And everybody thought that it was going to be, like, unpopular. And then Mr. Hurricane decided to do it and do a created team thing. And all of a sudden, everybody's doing it. So, or I guess Blackjack technically started it, but nobody really knows who Blackjack is. It seems like, honestly. Nobody knew who he was until he started working with Mr. Hurricane during Kalispell. Whoa, what the fuck is going on here? I need to get some distance from this guy. I need to circle him. There we go. Game over. Dustin, FG, and Param, yeah. Yeah, I'm really good friends with all those guys. Or I was when I was still in the industry, but it's depressing, honestly, to think about. What those guys are doing is awesome. They're all on really good tracks. I think that there's a good amount of potential in the sports gaming industry, but I honestly just don't think it's worth effort sometimes, because there's a really low ceiling for this, because there's not a lot of people that are into sports games compared to other games. Like, if they were doing, like, first-person shooters, that would be totally in and totally hip, but they're doing sports games. And from my experiences in Decade in business and marketing, I know that there's just not a big enough audience for... And a lot of those people are kids that can't contribute money. Like, if there are kids in this chat, you guys know you can't just go grab your parents' credit cards and donate $20 to them on their streams or whatever. And it's like they're not making a whole lot of money from that, because partnerships these days aren't looking for those Madden YouTubers. They're looking for the guys that are into things like Call of Duty and Overwatch and all the shooter games that have pretty much dominated the video game industry for such a long time, honestly. So it's nothing against those guys. They're doing a great job. I just don't feel like there's a high enough ceiling for... I just don't think there's a high enough ceiling for that industry to the point where you're going to make a ton of money or be happy for a long period of time due to the repetitiveness. This is a theory I've had for a while now about guys like Mr. Hurricane and Swami and those guys who really, I think, I just feel like they're going to get sick of it eventually. Like, it's going to come to the point where maybe that's the right type of game for them. Like, I think Swami, it's the right type of game for him, but I've seen Hurricane really regress in his enthusiasm over his content over the years in terms of how much he actually wants to make videos all the time. Like, you guys have seen, he's had stages of decline in his content creation just because of the time that goes into his videos, and he's leaned more towards streaming because it's more financial and it gives them more opportunities to make money directly on stream. And really, this is their job. Like, they're having fun, but they're also making money in the process that earn them a living. Yeah, I know, not the expert. I haven't talked to him personally, but he's friends with Param, who I talk to, so I know him. He's a friend of friend. What's up, Dragon Waves? Good to see you, man. Ah! No, don't long jump. Fuck you. Controls. Anyways, I have a lot of questions, as you can see, about how much money the sports gaming industry can possibly make. Like, subscribers is just a number. Those are guys, like, you've seen Mr. Hurricane has over 100,000 subscribers, but a lot of those guys, you can tell, have not been active subs. Like, he's gaining a few thousand views on his videos now. Swami also, he has 50K, but how many of those people actually still watch him? Like, they're all used to, they're all watching. They probably came along through old content. They probably saw it and said, hey, this has potential, and they haven't stayed active. Like, the views for their videos have really just declined, honestly. I can't put it in any other way. Is that just over time, people have lost interest and lost enthusiasm, and I understand that a lot of people are just going to stop watching that type of content, get into something else, or older guys are going to be like, you know what, I don't want to watch Madden videos anymore, or probably watch Jake Paul. Yeah, pretty much. They probably watched Jake Paul and haven't watched other stuff, now that I think about it. That'd be pretty funny, actually. But I'm rambling. I appreciate you guys for listening to me ramble, but honestly, I feel like I'm making logical sense here. Like, guys they're going to be new kids that come in and watch Mr. Hurricane and stuff and start watching him, and he's going to gain subscribers that way, so his sub counts are going to start going out because there are a lot of inactive accounts subscribed. But really, when you look at it, there's not a whole high ceiling of market in the sports gaming industry. You know? It's kind of sad, but I wish more people were into these games, but in the sports gaming industry, there's a very little amount of potential. Like, for me, I've got 977 subs. When I was on YouTube, I was doing a pretty solid job, I feel like. Obviously not in comparison to guys like Param, who have just exploded, but I've done a good job for what I want to do. And it's like, man, I can't get a fuck enough of this. Like, all of these subscribers are from the sports gaming industry, and I'm having trouble gaining subscribers when I'm posting that type of content because there's a lack of people in that watch those videos, man. I'm telling you. It's really funny, but people are into different stuff, and on this website, you have to go with what's popular. That's why there's so many Jake Paul motherfucking wannabes nowadays. You made a channel where you kick random things. Yeah, I'd watch that shit, dude. Jake Paul is #1. I made a Guitar Hero video at one point that I think might have 100,000 views now. If you guys scroll down, you'll see that there is a video that has like 100,000 views on this channel. Or it's like 90K, I'm not really sure. But it's a lot of views, and they're probably not deserved, because I had to like remove sections of it for copyright reasons, and it's a really shitty video, but it somehow got like a bunch of likes and a bunch of comments, and I'm like, this isn't even high quality work. Like, I pressed record on my capture card, didn't edit it at all, and just put it up. Yeah, Param got really, if you come up with an innovative idea, people are going to watch your stuff, and that's what Draft Wars is. Nobody has really seen that type of thing before, and it's gained a lot of recognition because of it, and Param's a really creative dude. Like, if you talk to him, he has a lot of great ideas. He's really open to great ideas, and he just wants to make this platform a better place, and those are the type of people that we need in this industry. Like, he's doing what he wants to do, and he's not letting anybody stop him. That's awesome. Oh, it's at 92K, so it's kind of stalled out, but still. It'll hit 100,000 eventually. That'll be a milestone for me personally, because, like, wow. A shitty YouTube channel with a shitty YouTube video got 100,000 views. People with accents are usually creative. Yeah, man, I feel it. I feel it. All those British. GG. You're done. You were fucking done. There we go. My plan is to fire the ball. Okay, got it. Another episode of crazy-ass dialogue reading with Legion. You got a lot of views when you first started your Miami Dolphins series. Yeah, that was crazy. It was because Madden 17 had just come out, and I was just doing what everybody else was doing. I took a lot of inspiration from Arios. That's where the voice stuff came in, and I feel like when Arios left, I was gonna be the next Arios, and I feel like I lived up to that because nobody had ever really created. So here's the categories of Madden franchise creation. You can either do what Mr. Hurricane and Franchise Guy do, and I guess Moonlight Swami too, and give full game recaps that are like 20 minutes long, and people usually leave after 5 minutes, let's be honest. Or you can do a like 5-minute recap approach and give highlights and be exciting in an ESPN commentator like Arios did, and what I do, or did. Or you could be like Param and Dustin, who do live comm and just make jokes all the time. They're pretty solid. Either way you want to do it, like, it all works. That's all I gotta say. It's just that people are into different stuff. Like, the Mr. Hurricane approach is the most popular and the most common. Everybody takes inspiration from Hurricane, let's be honest. Shit. Can I get up here without actually taking the stairs? I'm sure I can. There we go. I knew I could do that. I mean, if you scroll through my statistics, you can see it's pretty inevitable that my most viewed videos are my, like, it's my Miami Dolphins videos and my Guitar Hero videos. I had a lot of fun making those videos, and I feel like if I came out with a franchise right now, it would be pretty goddamn popular. Madden 19. Wait for it. That'll be my senior year of high school. Madden 19. I can't believe it, man. It's crazy, because you're in 9th grade EA, and I don't know how old the rest of you are, but when I was younger, even just, like, going back a few years ago, I just remember thinking how much time I had to make up my mind and about, like, decisions and everything, and, like, just do fun stuff and make decisions for myself. And it was like, it got to the point where one day I realized that I was a sophomore, and then I realized I was a junior this year, and now I'm like 2 months into junior year, and we're making college decisions, and we're not decisions, but we're like making lists of schools to apply to, and it's like there's a bunch of other stuff going on, and it's just crazy to think about the fact that we're only getting older and we have more responsibility, and there's more shit that we have to do in our life. And it's just crazy, like, to think about the fact that we are only getting older. It's shitty. Time is a piece of shit, honestly. I just realized I could have totally just done the exploit the entire time there, but that's okay. Do I have enough room to long jump this? I'm just experimenting, see if I can do this. That's not a triple jump. I need enough momentum here. Darn it. It got kind of depressing. Yeah, you're right. I'm just like, yeah, I have all the time in the world. And then I'm like, man, I gotta go to college. Who stuck around through that depressing rant? I sure as hell know, like, probably nobody did, but it's the truth, man. I'm telling you. Time is a piece of shit. I need to see a fucking health doctor. Health doctor, yes, a mental health doctor. That's what I'm talking about. Legion getting real depressing real quick since I don't even know when. Oh, this is super easy. This is cake. We will have no problem with this. Feels like I was just in 6th grade. Does this motherfucker have the shell? Who am I trying to find here? Dude, why do the penguins go back here? There's a fucking giant eel. Why? Baby penguins, they're gonna die, I'm telling you. Just a little baby. Like, you gotta live. You gotta see your life fold out, dudes. There we go. Who's got it? Oh, you've got it. I'm after you, motherfucker. Really tempted to go kill the giant eel with this gold shell, but this is also my power star, so like, whatever. Do I have a video for tips on recruiting? I was gonna make one. I'm pretty good at recruiting, but I haven't made a video with tips on it. I might do that. Hey, bitch. Nope, missed. Oh, fuck. No, no, go, go, go. No, no, no. There we go. I will make a video for tips on recruiting. It's probably going to be really similar to Flemlow's video, but I know a few things that Flemlow really left out of that video. So maybe I'll make one. If I have time, I will. I promise. The only problem is I don't want to make a video for tips on recruiting when I don't even know if recruiting is going to be popular. Like, if you know what I mean. NCAA 14 has kind of come out of popularity, and this isn't about views, but I'm not about to waste a bunch of time on a video that I don't think is going to get any recognition. You learned how to draft from Param. Same thing. Like, I've made some pretty solid drafts. Like, I'm kind of a master. I consider myself to be probably one of the best drafters on YouTube. I consider it. Mr. Hurricane's probably the worst. Let's be honest. He hasn't really done a whole lot. 400. Okay. Param's good. I just think that he scouts a bunch of unnecessary stuff a lot of the time. He's come up with some really good players, though. Bengal's probably the best. I'm not saying that because I think that Bengal's a great drafter or anything. I'm saying that because Bengal thinks he's the best at everything, and it's kind of true sometimes, honestly. Like, the dude lives up to his hype that he gives himself pretty well, so I don't want to sit there and praise Bengal, but Bengal knows what he's doing, nonetheless. But if you watched my videos and you've seen my Miami Dolphins first draft, that was a legendary draft, and I don't think anything on YouTube has beat that so far. I had quite a few draft picks, but also, there was really no holes in that draft. Like, there was nobody that didn't make contributions. So, I'm just going to tell you, it's a pretty good draft. But yeah, man, Param's great. That's all I'm going to say. Param's a phenomenal drafter. He's a phenomenal guy in the community. He's just good overall. I missed it. There we go. There we go. Really, Madden, here's the issue, is that guys like Bengal, they talk about, like, they act like drafting's like the most difficult thing ever. And the deal is that there's common patterns, is that there are no good corners outside of the first round, and there are very few. Right? Yeah, it's literally ironic that that's happening. I live in Washington. FG's working at an Amazon store in New Jersey. Like, wow. But, anyways, guys like Bengal act like drafting's the most complicated thing in human existence. Like, all you do, there are no good corners outside of round 1, okay? I've seen, like, 2 in my time playing Madden. One of them was on Moonlight Swami's Saints franchise. Also, interior linemen are good late. You can get a good fullback, and you'll instantly have a good player. Like, wow, it's so difficult. Linebackers, like, there's a 50% chance that you're going to find a good lineman in the later rounds. There's also a 50% chance, linemen are good later rounds, but there's a 50% chance that you're going to find a middle linebacker that is really good in, like, the 5th round. You know what I'm saying? Like, people just don't think about these type of things. Like, wow, I found a good fullback. Like, good for you, buddy. But fullbacks are naturally going to be higher overalls because there's less of them, and it's based on a lesser positional standard. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand. But 5th round, 6th round, and 7th round linebackers, if they're 3-4 tacklers, they're probably going to be pretty good. That's all I'm going to say. There's like a 50% chance that happens. But drafting is easy as a whole. Quarterbacks in the 1st round are going to be good. You can't find quarterbacks as easy outside of the 1st round. If you do, good for you. But you're going to want to focus your later round picks on interior linemen, fullbacks, and a middle linebacker. And that's pretty much it. There you go, guys. There's a secret Draft Wars strategy guide. If any of you ever go on Draft Wars, there it is. There's your guide to beat literally everybody. Make Dusto and Param look like scrubs. Nah, I love Draft Wars. I'm just... You guys need to know I'm playing. Like... All I'm saying is that people think that drafting is difficult, and really you just need to know where to look. Sorry, I'm texting, preoccupied. Oh no, it's Luigi. Gotta get him out. Spamming, 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 spamming. That was easy. We got the invincible power up. Hell yeah. Oh, this is going to save some hella time. There we go. Damn it. Come on. No, you're evading me. Don't do that. Another thing about drafting is that CPU teams aren't going to draft good players. Like, if this was the NFL, guys would stick to their boards, but instead it's just like they stick to the overall boards instead of their personal boards, and system is really just not even in effect at all. That's why drafting is just not that hard, if I'm honest. There are plenty of ways to exploit drafting, and really, even if you don't get the guy you want, like, or you don't have a pick for him. Whoops. That was a massive failure that I wasn't expecting. Hopefully we start here. Okay, thank God. There we go. Nope. So we need this thing. And that'll make the mushroom appear, right? Yep, there we go. Oh, we need to transform ourselves out of ghost form. There we go. Do I play a lot of 2K? Occasionally, yeah. I have 2K17 for Xbox One. I like it. It's fun. I like my career. It's cool. I really like the franchise mode and how you can trade multiple picks instead of just 3 in Madden. I liked FG's stream series of 2K. That was awesome. Man, you guys, you need to have, people need to watch FG more. Like, the dude's such a good guy. Such a good guy. I met him last year. I have Xbox One, yeah. He had visions of starting a, when I met FG, he's just a normal guy. And he was talking to me about how much he loved my videos and how much he wanted to start his own channel, and I knew he was advertising it, but like he was such a good dude about it that I was just like, all right, you're just a really cool guy, so you know, it's not that big of a deal. Well, what's this? Well, that was easy. Oh yeah, this one, sick. I don't even need the key to this door, but whatever. Yeah, if there was a way to get first pick in the fantasy draft, everybody would have figured it out already. All you can do is reset until you get it. And then you can probably trade draft capital pretty simply for that. I like FG's channel. It's just hard to be active when he streams all the time. Yeah. It's kind of random. That's why you gotta have notifications on. A lot of the times I'm like busy band competitions or something. I try to stop by when I can, but these days when I can, it's not really saying much because I never can do anything. No, thank you. Come on. There we go. I'm trying to do a backflip. Stop hugging the fucking wall. There we go. How did you get to almost 1K subs? I just streamed a little bit. I did some Miami Dolphins content. I played Guitar Hero. I did a lot of stuff. I can't really explain it. I can't, even when I go to Social Blade and I look at like what I did and how my videos got views in subs driven, I can't really look at it. Like the statistics aren't really there. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I had secrets, it would just be make sure you have good metadata, like tags, description, titles. Make sure you have stuff that's relevant. Post popular stuff. Honestly, do what you want to do and make sure you're good at it. And be like creative and have a good character and all that stuff. And make sure you're actively involved, advertising yourself. It's really just like starting any business, honestly. Make sure you're advertising yourself, doing good work all the time. And then people will follow you, and your numbers eventually add up as more people watch you. Because if you need to post content constantly, like this is the mistake that I made. If you look at my content, you see that there's like huge breaks, and then it's hard to earn back your fan base and get back to them again if they don't have like notifications on and everything. But for me, really, if I had been posting consistently, I'd probably be over 5,000 subs right now. But I didn't post consistently, so it's really just about consistent high quality content that people will enjoy. You just want to make sure people have a reason to start checking back on your channel and have that mindset, wondering how you're doing, and having the presentation of your channel strong enough so like people will actually want to watch it. It's like in business when you have advertisement and they have like slogan. It's really building a YouTube channel is just like building a business, honestly. It's all just about how you approach it. If King Boo beats me, I swear to God. This should put me in the lead. Oh, huge, huge, huge break. Damn it. I lost, just barely. But does that make sense, though, TJ? I kind of rambled there, and I gave you way too much stuff in one thing. If I was writing, like, a fucking paper about this or something, it'd be a lot easier, but I'm not. I'm just kind of giving you stuff on the topic. Just make sure you have good presentation and good, consistent, high-quality content, honestly. Put yourself out there. Excuse me. Thanks for the tips. Yeah, not a problem, man. If you need any help, just let me know. I got you. Any tips on programs, whatever, I got you. I've done this a long time, so I've been in media for as long as I can remember. So whatever you need, man. Should win this time. How am I going to get through this? Does it snow heavy in Washington? Mostly rain. It's very rare that we get a good snow. Last year, I think we outsnowed Minneapolis, so it really just depends. The thing about Washington is it's super bipolar. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Fuck this. Ugh. It's not even my fault. This run is dead. It's really hard to beat a fucking ghost in a race, I'm telling you. It's all because of my sensor bar. It's knowing where you live right now. Where do you live? Like what state? Don't get too specific. I should beat it this time. My sensor bar is just acting up. And I'm just not good at these sections. The motion controls of the Wii really fuck me up sometimes. Much prefer Xbox. Like every other rational human on the planet. Hold on. Fuck you. I'm trying... Oh my god, are you kidding me? I'm pointing at the fucking sensor bar, directly at it. Let me grab that. Come on, come on. Fuck. This run's dead. I might be able to make this comeback, though. We're just gonna have to do everything pretty much perfectly. God damn it, come on! Oh, Wyoming. Yeah. Makes sense. Can we do it? No, we're dead. Oh my god, am I gonna lose 3 lives from this? What's up, Llama? How's it going? This fucking game, I'm telling you. My motion controls acted up from the start, and it fucked me up entirely. Okay, I gotta beat one tool. Oh, God damn it. You guys are friends in real life? Okay, that makes more sense. I need to reposition this sensor bar, dude. Come on. Yeah, me and Llama live in the same state, so. Where have I been? School, AP, work, DECA, band. I can go on forever. I don't have an hour in a day anymore, man. It's so good to see you. So good to see you. Oh my god, this is pissing me off beyond belief. If you ever thought you'd be enraged by a Nintendo game, think again. Oh, it's pretty close right now. I think this is it. If I don't fuck it over. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Come on! Really? We're back to the fucking start of the... This Mario gameplay is amazing. Do you ever play Mario? Hell yeah, dude. That's a good game. I don't have an N64 right now, but... Damn. This sucks, dude. Yeah, man. I love playing this game. This game's so fun. I just needed something to play while I was streaming, and I was like, this is it. This is fucking it. Because I feel like NCAA, when you're just cycling through a bunch of recruits, gets kind of repetitive. Like, if you guys watched my streams before, you knew that those kind of got annoying after a while. Because it's like, oh yeah, we're just going through the same old repetitive process. Well, this gives you kind of a new landscape type thing. You know what I'm talking about? This is a good game. I would say Mario Galaxy is on path for one of the best games of all time. I think that this game was hella fun. You guys seen that new Mario game, Odyssey or whatever it is? That looks pretty cool. I had an N64, and then I had to give it back to somebody that was borrowing. I love Galaxy, dude. This is such a fun game. Every once in a while I go back to it, and I just remember why I loved it so much as a young child, just because of how just great it was for its time. I got this game when I was 6 years old, and this was like heaven to me. This and Final Fantasy VII, the only games I played growing up pretty much, and Smash Bros. I played a lot of Smash Bros. Brawl. Because Wii was my first system besides PlayStation 1, I guess, because my dad had a PlayStation 1. Oh my god. Giant, whatever, I don't even know what the fuck that thing is. It's just a giant pillow. I don't get it. Yeah, Austin's still at it, man. You know it. Okay, are we gonna actually win this thing this time? I hope so. See, that's what I thought the last 4 times, but I was contradicted by that again. That was all I had to fucking do the entire time, man. Are you kidding me? Woo! We did it. We did it, boys. Dude, that thing's clout game is so strong. I'm not even kidding. He's wearing that like punk ass motorcycle helmet. All right. A lot of efforts for one fucking star. That's all I gotta say. $23 on the stream. We discovered an enemy base in Murray. Using barriers, showing Grand Star. Oh, shit. Already for this, my dudes. Let's do this. If we can get through 4 worlds in this episode, batteries are low, shit. I will be happy if we can do that. Well, let me do a quick swap real fast, because I just changed the batteries on this black remote. I sucked at this game, but you love playing it. Yeah, the visuals, the soundtrack, everything's amazing. Obviously, we can't play the soundtrack because I'll get copyrighted by Nintendo, but maybe one stream I'll take off monetization and do that. Changing my batteries real fast here. I just don't want to get those messages all the time. I hate snow so much in winter. I actually like winter because it gets hot and my room is right by the window. So it's like during the winter I can actually sleep with my door open not my door open, my window open. And I can actually let that cold air come in and not have to die during the summer, if you know what I mean. Like, it's just so much easier. Ah! Fuck. Too far! What the fuck? Come on, Legion. Get it together, dude. Do I have to start all over? No, we're good. Oh, I start over here. That's cool. Half an inch already in Wyoming, I see. Alright, let's do this. As long as we don't jump and spin, we should be okay. Okay. Or you could just fucking not. Like, that's fine. Shit, don't give up. Find it. I guess I could just whoop you myself. Oh, bud. Oh, daddy. Don't whip me. Oh, fuck. I did that the totally wrong direction. My bad. Your grandpa is outside blowing leaves? Dude, what a monster. Okay, my aim is shitty today. Let's get back on our game. Dude, I live in Washington. The news reports are never accurate. Oh, you live in Washington too, that's right. Oh, you done. Not yet. Firing your laser. Blah! I'm a firing my laser. Blah! Alright, I mean, you could have let me actually do that when I wanted you to. You know, that would have been okay too. There we go. You're dead. And then last year, that crazy snowstorm was like... How much snow was on the ground? It was like 10 inches or something. Catch you later, EA Gaming. Thanks for hanging out, my man. Hope to see you in these future streams. There will be a stream pretty much whenever I can, so make sure you leave that notification bell on. AP polls came out, just BRB, yeah, hopefully that UCLA one will boost Washington up a little bit. Let me check them. Ohio State's number 3 in the nation. Penn State's 7th. Washington goes up to 12. Still got OSU ranked higher than them, though. TCU only goes down to number 10. And Iowa State's number 14 in the nation now. That's crazy. Georgia's number 2 in the country. The only... Wisconsin is ranked lower than Ohio State, and they're 8-0. Miami's undefeated at number 9. Central Florida 7-0. That's crazy. They're a top 15 team. All right. Let's see here. There we go. You don't move it all. Yeah, literally. That's Washington for you. Honestly, they talk about like the strength of schedule that Washington has and how bad it is. And it's like we're playing like UCLA with everybody injured. We still win. Like imagine when we get back. Was it like Byron Murphy, who's hurt with a broken foot right now? And we lost Jordan Lewis, right? So not only is Byron Murphy hurt, but we have our 2 starting cornerbacks out. Like, the press doesn't give Washington enough credit. Just because bad things happen in the desert. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make any sense. There are plenty of teams that go to the desert and lose just because bad things happen to Washington and Washington State in the desert. Like, it just casually happens. There we go. Guess that was unnecessary the whole entire time. Whoops. Yep, and McClatcher's out. You're right. There we go. I don't even understand it. Hopefully McClatcher can get a red shirt for injury this year, but medical red shirt, whatever it is. But yeah, with your 2 starting cornerbacks out, that's crazy. Why Hawaii's in the Mountain West Conference? Well, where else are you going to put him? They're going to be an independent? It's not a matter of them being located in the Mountain West region, because obviously they're not. It's more of a matter of them just not having anywhere else to go, I think. Or the conference being incomplete and they just needed one more school, and obviously Hawaii happening to be available. Whoops. Oh, I need to kill all these things, don't I? That's why I don't like running on this level. It takes time. It's not adventure-based. You actually have to do stuff to advance. Just not just go to the launch star in some weird fashion. I need to cut this thing off. There we go. Shit. Alright. I need to kill one of these things so I can get its stuff. Alright, where's it coming? There we go. We get a coin from that. Health restored. Both these things should die. 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 Fuck. Or not. That's it. There we go. Oh, and it's on the other side of the planet. How convenient. Yeah, I didn't think Georgia would be 2 either. I thought it would be, I guess they're undefeated, but you would think it would be someone else, right? Ohio State has lost a game, obviously, but they beat Penn State. Whoops. I don't understand the point of this. Okay, that worm is going to come out. Whatever. I'm sure there's an easy skip past this. I just don't know it. No. Okay, this thing doesn't have any gravity, apparently. Dude, that thing's thick. Look at that. It's also dead, apparently. Yeah, I thought Penn State was gone and away with that win, but JT Barrett made things happen. Gotta credit him. Shit, that thing wants blood. What? There we go. I'm gonna get eaten. Whatever will you do, young fellow? Wait for it. Oh, shit. Fuck. 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 Oh. Damn it. The timing. Oh. We're dead. We are so dead. Nope. 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 Come on, controller issues. Oh, we survived. Nope, we didn't. That's not even my fault, honestly. My controller was glitching out. Yep, look at it. It's still glitching out. Look. I don't even understand it anymore. Okay, we're good. I think we are. I think we're good. Wow. Okay. Well, that will be helpful. Yep. The thing that scared the crap out of me about this game was the giant eels. Like, I remember going behind that fucking tree in, like, that beach galaxy and just seeing that fucking thing's head pop out and literally just shutting off the console and screaming in pain. I had a walkthrough of this at some point, and I literally explained that in the walkthrough. Like, probably the weirdest fear of all time, not even gonna lie. Okay, bad timing. Too early. Got out of the way, though. Thank God. Oh my God. Just a little bit sooner. I'm prepping for speedruns of this game. Perhaps. Maybe. I'm not really sure. There we go. You're done. You're done. You're done. Thank you. I remember this boss always being really annoying. There we go. We're done. Hi, kitty. Alright, now what we're going to do, since we have 400 star bits, we're going to go unlock that secret area. Who I think will win the World Series? I'm thinking the Dodgers. I'd like to say the Dodgers. I don't like Houston because obviously AL West, but if I had to put my money on anybody, it would be the Astros, but I want the Dodgers to win. It's cool that the Astros made it, though, because they've only made it to a few, and they've never won. I don't even know if they've made it or not. I'm just pulling that out of my butt. I just know they've never won. There was a time when the Astros were the worst team in the league. Next to the Mariners, right there. See, my cousin is a really good big Dodgers fan, and he lives in Kent, so it's like, what? Shit. My bad. I don't die very much, but when I do, usually at stake of this galaxy, not even lying. It's really good for speedrunning, because all you do is long. What the hell? Really? I am out of practice. It's all about patience that I clearly don't have. Whoops. Why can't we rebuild like they did? Because their GM actually made good drafting decisions. Bill Bavasi set this team back like decades. Traded all of our good farm system guys. We had the farm system of the Astros at some point. Just all of our farm system guys just never panned out. And the guys that did, we just didn't have good enough coaching or a good enough program around them to make them confident and play well. We had a lot of young guys with potential that we just traded because they didn't have enough upside due to development. That's the Mariners' issue. One of the many issues there, at least for the Mariners. My main question with the Mariners is why do you go into this? How do you go into the season with like one of the best like starting pitching rotations in baseball by look, and then leave with like the worst pitching in the league? And like another thing is, how are you in the top 10 in hitting and still don't win games? Like, they had a bunch of guys, like, above 270 in hitting. And a really, really consistent, stacked hitting lineup that just couldn't produce when you needed it to. I guess there's a massive difference between... We could have got Trout, but we passed him and got Ackley. I don't know. Nobody really expected us to get Trout. Ackley was appearingly a pretty good prospect, but... I think that we fucked up his swing. Same thing with Mike Zunino. The Mariners system fucked up those guys. Where's that penguin I need to talk to? There he is. I'm sure I can catch you. There he is. Darn it! Get out of my way! There we go. Yeah, the only reason that Dustin Ackley was a good prospect was because of Billy Beane. Ackley had everything that Billy Beane would have wanted in a player during his Moneyball thing. He was a college kid with a great on-base percentage in college, and he just checked off all the boxes. He didn't care about athleticism, and Ackley wasn't the most athletic prospect. He wasn't the best defender. I guess he was a solid defender, but Ackley's strengths were really his hitting, and Billy Beane would have nutted over that at the time. Being honest. Like, if Ackley was on the board when it got to Billy Beane, no question. He was probably Billy Beane's top prospect that year. Just because of Billy Beane's draft philosophy. It was so consistent. Just like, get out of there. Thank you. And another thing to consider too, Llama, is that, like, the entire league could have gotten Trout, but they passed on him. Everybody's going to be saying that. Except for those who drafted ahead of the Angels, of course. But any team could have gotten Trout. Any team obviously would have been fine with Trout because it's Trout. But damn. There we go, coin. There we go. MLB is considering to relocate to Portland or Montreal. They totally should, dude. They totally should. That would be a phenomenal expansion, in my opinion. Portland is a phenomenal city. Ah! There we go. Gotta go back over here. I didn't know that boss was gonna actually attack that early. There we go. Damn it. There we go. You're gone. Or not. Wow. Yo, get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. You're gone. I like how I included Portland in that conversation. I didn't even talk about Montreal. If the MLB relocated to Montreal, that'd be really cool. Be cool to expand the National Baseball League. Key Arena is yeah. We need, in my opinion, Seattle needs a hockey team and an NBA team. That'd be so cool. Somewhere in the next 10 years, I feel like it's going to happen. If Gary Bettman still wants to manifest destiny, the NHL for money. Yeah. Money is a large say in everything. I hate to say it, but it's so true. We gotta beat this motherfucker. Oops. No, thank you. There we go. Too easy. Alright guys, we're closing in on noon. Let me get to 30 stars and I'm going to get off here. We will stream this another time. Actually, get off now. Screw it. Thanks, Llama, for stopping by. It was good to see all you today, even those who left. If you're watching this afterwards, make sure you drop a sub if you're new to this channel. I doubt you stayed this long, but if you did, thank you. And I will catch all you guys later.